Hi all, and welcome back to the Soul Shift channel. I feel very excited about today's topic because it is something that truly can make the world a little better and something I personally can contribute to in that process. Generosity is also one of those things that generally makes me feel better myself. Giving something to another person is one of the best medicines for a bad day. And it doesn't have to be something big. Sometimes a smile is enough. Believe me, I definitely have my bad days too. Days when I just feel like screaming and shouting, and I think that is simply part of life. But when I deliberately smile at people in our local grocery store, for example, the response I often get back is so wonderful and can completely shift the feeling of a bad day. Sometimes when I see someone looking very grumpy, I give that person the warmest smile I possibly can. Of course, that is much easier on the days when you already feel happy yourself, and a little harder on other days. But many times, the person smiles back. And this is the magic of it. Because the very second someone smiles, something starts happening in their body. A small shift of positive energy begins. Being generous is about many different things in life. Helping someone in one way or another boosts our own positive emotions. And honestly, it can be almost anything. In the end, it is really about shifting your way of thinking and being. I'm one of those people who can probably seem a little annoying because I often say, it will be fine, we will find a solution. The reason is that whatever the outcome may be, somehow it will be okay in one way or another. When I was young, I had a small poster on my wall in my bedroom, and it said something like, "Don't take life too seriously. You never get out alive anyway." Sometimes I still have to remind myself of that, because no matter how difficult a situation may seem, there might suddenly be someone around the corner who brings you the solution you were looking for. And I know very well that when you are standing in the middle of a difficult situation, whether it is about love, money, work, family, illness, or any obstacle life throws at you, it can feel almost impossible to see a way out. But perhaps in those moments, it helps to allow in at least a little lightness and humor. Many years ago, during the backpacking trip in Asia I mentioned earlier, we were traveling through Indonesia. As always, when you stay in hostels and cafes, you meet many different people. We spent a few days hanging out with a group of travelers, and there was one person in the group who I honestly found rather annoying. But that is life. You simply cannot love everyone. Anyway, this person was in desperate need of money, or at least that was what he told us, and I certainly felt that I had to help him. At that time, I didn't have much money left myself because it was near the end of my trip, so there was not much left. Still, I gave him some money. It wasn't a fortune, but it wasn't a tiny amount either. Of course, he wanted to pay me back once he returned home, but I simply told him to pass it on instead, to help someone else in need one day. Back home, he actually tried to contact me, But for me, it was much more important that the act of generosity continued rather than getting the money back. Honestly, I don't even fully know why I did it. Perhaps it was his desperation. Because the funny thing, as I mentioned, I didn't even particularly like this guy. Every single day gives us opportunities to choose generosity. And it doesn't have to mean giving away money or physical things. It can be helping someone off the train, opening a door for a person whose hands are full, picking up something someone dropped, or as I mentioned earlier, something as simple as a smile. The beautiful part of this mindset shift is that you automatically increase your own energy as well. And once generosity becomes a habit, it becomes much easier to navigate difficult days. And again, none of this is always easy. I know there are many reasons why it can feel difficult, just like everything else in life. Some people are shy and may not dare to smile at strangers. Others may freeze when they see someone drop something and later wish they had picked it up and run after them. But this is the important thing. Wherever our starting point is, that is where we have to begin, from where we feel comfortable. I naturally talk almost to everyone. So for me, to give a stranger a smile takes absolutely no effort. But has it always been like that? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe not. And this is exactly my point. If everyone simply started by doing the small thing that they already feel natural to them, but actually did them a little every day, then the shift would slowly happen. And eventually, maybe one day, you would dare to pick up the wallet and run after the person who dropped it. I truly believe we need to be kinder to ourselves and stop forcing ourselves to begin with the things we fear the most. Instead, begin with something small that feels natural. And if the desire for bigger actions already exists within you, those actions most likely will come to you naturally later on. Big thanks for your time and see you all soon again. Have a great day.